Are you familiar with a functional capacity evaluation, FCE, or are you in need of an FCE? So one of the awesome things at Freedom Physical Therapy is that our occupational therapists have certifications and have the necessary equipment and computer software to do a very thorough and comprehensive functional capacity evaluation. Oftentimes, the patients that require this typically tend to be as a result of some work-related injury, or could be a pretty severe car accident that is unfortunately caused some level of possibly disability. Anything that is maybe now inhibiting your ability to do your job at its full capacity, or even partial capacity, or maybe you can no longer return to your current occupation. So there's a variety of details that you can do in a functional capacity evaluation. Some tests can be only 4 hours, some can be 8 hours, or they can be incredibly comprehensive and cover the span of 2 days. But the primary objective with our occupational therapists is to, first of all, understand the mechanism of your injury, right? Are you coming in for a low back pain problem, so therefore lifting is a challenge for you, right? Or sitting for a prolonged period of time. Or possibly you have slipped and fell at work, tore your rotator cuff, and all of a sudden lifting or moving or lifting anything heavy, or if you have a job that requires you to do a lot of overhead reaching work on a consistent basis, or lifting and pushing things up overhead, all of those things might be impaired as a result of possibly, again, a work-related injury or disability. So then we find out exactly what the demands of your job are. So we communicate with your employer to do the best we can, or we can even come into the employer's facility and do what's called a job demand analysis. And we can determine all the functions. How long do you sit in an 8-hour day? How long do you stand in an 8-hour day? How little do you lift? How much do you lift, and how frequently, right? How often do you push things or pull things? So a culmination of things, so that we can then replicate that here in our clinic. And using the software we have, we can determine whether or not you are capable to return to your job at full capacity, or possibly partial capacity, or maybe unfortunately the injury was so severe that you are unable to return to your work. So it's a great tool to help support your case if you unfortunately have to have some legal battles with this. On the flip side, it's a wonderful way to show your employer what you can and cannot do, to see if they can, if you're an awesome employee, most of us want to keep you, and as a result, try to see if we can find a job description that can match the physical demands that your body is able to do at this time. So searching us out for a functional capacity evaluation is a wonderful tool, and know and have confidence in the fact that our occupational therapists are very skilled and have been doing these for years. Thank you.